Coming up next, a Soviet game show with a stuffed gorilla prize.
Television programs, but everyone seems to know which ones are popular. They know that programming is getting better, that more people are watching. It's quite a contrast to a couple of years ago when, by their own statements, television was entirely devoted to government propaganda. Today, they seem to be trying to be more entertaining with something for everyone.
A beauty contest may not further the socialist cause, but it probably does help attract new viewers to their four-channel television network, people who once hardly watched TV at all. And so, a fashion show by the State Sports Committee. Which also brings you sports, a national obsession. Big Soviet games often attract twice the audience of one of the big American bowl games.
Пряхин провел ответную шайбу.
Soviet children get put in front of the tube at about the same age as ours. Good night, little children with Auntie Valya, Filia the puppy, and Little Oinky bring their messages of kindness and generosity and selflessness, treasured communist values. With Glasnost, even sex is creeping into television in a decidedly capitalistic-looking commercial for a new color TV set. There are high culture programs which draw surprisingly large audiences: ballet, classical music, drama, art, folk culture. There are game shows. The most popular is What, Where, When. What, Where, When has the visual style of a rock concert and a pacing that sometimes looks like a garden show. When you really understand this one, it means you really know the Russians. First, the prizes. A full-size gorilla suit. Why not? A case of chocolate milk. This crystal Chotsky. An American board game. And fashion outfits which these beautiful Polish models are divesting themselves of. Questions are submitted by viewers and chosen by chance. The viewer with the winning question gets his picture on the screen. And here's the first question.
Dear guest, before you stands one of the managers of the hat industry in our country. He is a middle manager. He has a middle income, middle privileges, and the quality of his work is somewhere in the middle. Attention, here is the question. What should this manager do if he wants to work less and less, but live better and better? That is the question. You have 1 minute.
Contestants work in teams and often represent foreign countries. Each team has to come up with a single answer.
Number 12, you are first.
Nastya Orlova will answer.
Nastya Orlova, the answer.
We recommend that the manager take the hat in his hand. That's it, take it off, flip it over, and start begging.
Well, you think he'll live better that way?
Our suggestion is that according to the conditions listed in the question, everything is average. His salary, his privileges, then all he has to do is raise his salary. If he raises his own salary and his work remains the same, then he'll work less and live better.
Laugh. Andrei's new television program, Jolly Guys, is a Russian cross between the spontaneity of candid camera and the humor of Ernie Kovac.
This program, to use a visual image, is a collage. In other words, a combination of various components, parodies, musical clips, and more.
Kanishev's rhetoric of the absurd is focused on a single topic in each show. He twists images until they do what he wants.
For instance, you can rework some documentary footage, go right into it, and with your own hands change it. Take out one character and replace him with someone else. Change the whole situation. They all flow into each other and intermingle to create what I call a unified video film.
It seems that the world is being destroyed by some abstract person. Can you name even one person who is responsible?
Someone concrete?
I don't know who they are. I just saw them once.
Would you be afraid to name them if you knew?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm afraid. Why should I be afraid? Brukin. That's his last name. Can't remember the first name.
What did he do?
He cut down the tree.
And who did this?
Brukin. 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 Brukin.
Ah, Citizen Brukin. Very nice to meet you at last. There is always some Brukin who cuts down a tree. Don't look for the guilty party, look for all the Brukins. Okay, can you name someone who has helped nature?
Helped? Come on. Everyone. Everyone, everyone.
How much time left to the end?
Well, we have enough cord left for another 10 minutes.
Dear comrades, we remind you that the time is very late, but it's not too late to help nature.
How do you think our show can help?
Maybe some kind of poster saying laughter through tears. The wind whistles through the trees. The one to protect them is you and me. We try to avoid pure entertainment. There's always some meaning behind what we do. People don't always want to think. Sometimes they want to turn off completely. We force them to think.
The Soviet television network is vast. It cuts across 10 time zones from the Pacific to the Baltic. It has 115 regional television centers, broadcasting in 45 different languages. Few are as ambitious as this one in Tbilisi, the capital of the Republic of Georgia. They're famous for their warmth and humor, and when they tackle the problem of shoddy merchandise, don't look for the seriousness of Ralph Nader. They've come up with a glorified backwards auction in which product manufacturers meet face-to-face with their irate customers.
In today's auction, the winner, if you can call him a winner, will be the person who bids the least amount of money. The items will be given to the manager of the factory from which the item came. And so, we begin our auction.
Man's jacket, model number 736. Made in March 1986, price 47 rubles and 10 kopecks. One of the sleeves is ripped open, and the other one has no hole to put the hand in. And most importantly, you can't put it on.
Why don't you just give it straight to the manager of the factory?
A 2-ruble toy. The wheels are supposed to turn, but they don't. The doll's hair and hat come off when it's not supposed to. This toy is 100% defective, and it went through the inspection of the Georgian committee.
We also have some plastic bags in our auction today. Let's see one. You can't put anything in it. Let's see another one.
The defects, all the drawings on it were supposed to be identical, and the cover is too small. Falls into the teapot. The same with the second teapot. Lot 0941203, price 2 rubles.
Please also exhibit the table from Kutaisi. This table should seat 25 people. But with this kind of wrestling, a man could get a heart attack.
We have a table like this at home. Every time we have guests, we have the embarrassing situation of having to wrestle with it. We hope that as a result of this program, we'll be able to get a better table.
The company was good until the new manager took over. He's inexperienced, makes lots of mistakes, which result in defects in the items. All companies work at about a 30% defect level, but we hope that within a few years things will be better.
Thank you, Mr. Podley. Please allow me to announce the closing of today's auction.